What's up? So we got the black signal going out. Hopefully everybody gets it. Give everybody time to come on in and join us. Okay, to let people know we on Facebook. Oh, there you go. There go the black signal. All right, I'm impressed. So we still working on the newsletter. I got to just go through and format it. I came home last night. I was like, I'm about to go to bed, family. So, of course, we didn't have a show last night, but it's coming. And then I'll say that for another show, right? I'll save it for update. Authorization failed. Please check if your license. Oh my God, come on. All right, so yep. So now, like I said, I need somebody to clean up my computer. I think I might add either another new computer or a Chromebook or just a Chromebook. I don't know. We still up in the air. I'm still waiting for my piece to come from China. Obviously, it's on the slow ship or something. Last I heard, it was in America. They did make it through customs. So I'm still waiting for my Pivo. I got to get a new my blue mic is messed up, so I want to get a Yeti when I get the opportunity. So as soon as I get the opportunity, we're going to get all this together. We're going to have a little sound system together. Quasi and Neff, I'm going to get them a pair of mics to see how that works. They might have to get an extension. And speaking of mics, let me plug my mic for my phone in. Hopefully that'll help clarify some of this for you. So great morning. Like I said, and when we don't have the shows during the week, not to belittle the show for those that it really, that might really count on the shows, we'll get back into the swing. But when we don't have it, we have the weekends to do the toast and talk. This weekend, this weekend we got warrior training. So we got warrior training coming up. So, but we still will be able to do the toast and talk. And also we got Per Ankh coming up this weekend. So me, Kwame, Sister Nabita, we supposed to be doing the Per Ankh. Subject to be Malcolm X. I guess we got that subject because we're doing the Malcolm X Festival. It's actually the Malcolm X Revolutionary Festival, but it was actually supposed to be Malcolm X Revolutionary Leader Festival. I'm going to leave it alone. Also known as hashtag MXFest. I want to thank everybody out there that's been supporting. We will be popping off on May 25th. 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. And man, are we looking forward to seeing you. I got some marvelous vendors calling. I'm just looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have the band out there. I mean, we're going to have the DJ out there. We're going to have poets out there. Game truck. All right. Let me look at that. I keep on forgetting about that. But everything is coming along, moving slow. I'm moving. You know what I say. If it comes fast, it don't last. If it comes slow, it's good to go. It's coming slow, right? We're getting it together. We're moving. We're grooving. Making everything is falling into place. Slowly but surely. All right, so next order of business, of course, is very simply, family, I want to welcome you to Giami Journey Media. The place where your hustle build muscle, the congregation of the mighty. Once again, you are now listening to Giami Journey Media. Kind of early there, girl, but that was pretty good. This is a Heart of a Simmer production. Of course, this is Daily Toast. Strive to blow up your old paradigm. Alright. Let's get it. real quick. We're gonna go through the whole song, fam. Just because I don't know the levels on these new mics. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take a breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Now grab your glass for that water. Get your picture of that water. Lift the picture of that water. Pour some. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, live, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Oh, that's just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, raise, toast, then drink. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. But to stay healthy, check it out. Remember, breathe, drink, eat, move, sleep. Culturally appropriate, of course. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down. Drink, 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 drink. Oh, my fault. Drink it up. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Alright, so we're going to go on twist the cap off of this, if I can. So we're going to have us some water, so we can have us some ambrosia. But you know, the pressure's building up. Damn. Alright. So we might have to change the plan for this use, this use right here, because this one don't feel like it's coming. I need something to help me twist this top off. All right, so now there's a lot of stuff going on, family. We trying to get ready for this festival, and things are moving along. Um, Still got the newsletter to come out. I just have to go and put everything in the right place. But I'm figuring out how to do pictures and stuff like that. So I'm still learning this software. And like I said, then on top of that, it's the end of the school year is closing in on us, and it's like so. Just like a lot of you, got a lot on my plate. So y'all bear with me. Bear with me. Cause I got a threat last night. I got a threatening call last night because I didn't have a show. Blew my mind. I loved it. Blew my mind. I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know. And but hey, like I said, I got to handle my biz. But hold on, I might steal some of my wife's. I'll get that thing open this morning. I won't drink a lot of this. I got some gallons coming out this week, so and I'll be making some of the old favorites. I just got a ginseng red out. So I think what I'm gonna be making is JLA. Well, let's just say the Justice League. I'm gonna be making the Justice League. Well, I'm gonna do the Justice League, and because I got two smaller buckets now, so I might do 2 gallons of the Justice League, and maybe 2 gallons of Death Eater. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, family. So first, I want to say it is an honor to be able to toast the ancestors for the family. Appreciate people participating by sending in their names, as well as the help that we receive from the family when we request something. So, like I said, I appreciate each and every last one of y'all like coming to support the mall, throwing money towards the festivals, the Kwanzaa. You know what I'm saying? Our acts and the people that rock with me, right? And I appreciate that. And those that have nothing but time come and get a time, and I greatly appreciate that. And I want all of y'all to realize that. And it's an honor to get up here every day and to toast the ancestors with you or for you. So I throw up the glass to salute the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass, we salute, and we say, Ashe. Here we go, family. Miles Brown, Mizan, Ron Protect, Senator Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie Tilly, George William Walter, Christopher Pendergast, Eileen, Uncle Chris, I'm Fee, including Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Albert Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Flora, Montague Pimenel, Normal X, Pat Myatt Ra, looking for core Dr. Marianne Williams, Coach Joe Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Bropro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Hayes, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William B. Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Dale Pulley, and Luxor Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Louis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Ryan M. Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Weller, Be the Farmer, I Go So Sue, Shel Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Larry Barry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Allen Johnson, Floyd M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keach Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Betsy Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Adamatette Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and David, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Delimon Aries, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. William Walter West, Nigel Paris, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Gordon Free, Scanner Berry, Wilson Haley, Elma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kelvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Either Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Russell Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christine Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensenball, Hazel Gatson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. Reverend Roosevelt, Word the First. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. How you doing? What Kwame say? Sorry I'm late. Missed the black signal. Got in, got it, but was doing something else and missed it. Oh, okay. Ruth Carter. Let's go. Reverend Roosevelt Words, Ace Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Mike Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard. Let me go back and do that run again. Because, it's like music. It's like runs with certain names. Because some of them just flow all together. Reverend Roosevelt Word, the First Ace Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Brennan, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet, Ted McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino, Baby Hatch, Hatch Senior, Melly Miller, Housley Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Roy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ada Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Manila, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erleton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, and West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond, Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mitchell Armstead, Michael Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Jabez McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shukamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Cofer, George Wan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabbs, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Man, getting them in this morning. All right, here we go. Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair. You know, let me just say this. My Aunt Sis, right? I never knew her name until she passed away. All I knew was Aunt Sis. Anybody, I know I can't be the only person in my family I can't be the only person in the family that had that, right? You know, it's like the whole year since I was born, it was Aunt Sis, Aunt Sis, Aunt Sis. I just found out her name was Liberta Adams. Shouts out to Aunt Sis. Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Goshen, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis. I guess I'm going to be like that for some of my kids, right? And be like, I didn't know that was his name. I just knew him as Aunt Tim my whole life. Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khaled Hussein, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, R.G. Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambu. Brother Kwame said, man, what you talking about? Had a cousin we called Sis, and those called Bubba, and the like still don't know their names. I'm sad to say. And you hear their name, you be all shocked. But anyway, here we go. Alright, so we got the ancestors' names read, and it was an honor once again. So hey, let's move on, right? So we salute the ancestors, we salute that past dimension, right? When I ask my older sister their names, she don't even know their names. Wow. Hey, it goes deep, right? So we lift up our glass to this present moment, and for those that don't know, we are on Ujima. Activate the reticular formations. We are seeking out Ujima. We're putting a price on Ujima's head, right? Let's just put a price on Ujima's head today, right? You know, I want you to go, and I want you to find a picture, post it up on the page. The page. The group is beautiful, but the page, yeah. I might have to do a class. The page, cause y'all be putting some nice stuff up on the group, but I can't pull it down. The page, okay. But anyway, it's Ujima, and those marvelous young people, babies born on Ujima. I salute you. For those that don't know, Ujima means collective work and responsibility. The demonic principle of the day is righteousness. Respect is what we teach with the Millennium 7. Blue is the color of the day. I got this shirt. I just didn't feel like going downstairs and getting it. Vibration is the hermetic law today. Male name is Kwaku. Female name is Zakua. We lift up our glass and we say Ashe, and we salute this moment and those born in this moment and those working in this moment. And from this moment we move to our future generations. We toast our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Right? We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, family, move to all of our relations and we lift up our glass and we say, couldn't hear y'all. Say it again. Ashe. All right. Now, next, we move to that selfish libation and we say, Ashe. Y'all know how I go down. Now I want to toast the most beautiful, magnificent, uplifting, inspiring, strong, and wisest individual in the room. Lift up my glass up to you and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy in 100 years. Time for me to do some ironing. So I'm out. Ooh, doggy. All right. Let me go and finish this up. Then I'm going to go. All right, family, I'm out.